Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exsus, and I want to welcome you back to the first episode of an actual full playthrough of a game I promised you a long time ago. And I did start a long time ago, but I am going to finish it now, and that is Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, being a big old fanboy of the original Mass Effect series, Mass Effects 1, 2 and 3, the holy trinity of the space operas, I am going to play and complete this game, and I'm going to do a full let's play of it. That is not overestimation or an underestimation. That is exactly what is going to happen. I've had a few technical issues in the past, a few reasons why I couldn't play it through. It was one of the first let's plays I attempted on this channel, but it is going to be done. It is something I failed at before for reasons that were a little bit outside of my scope of control. That is not the case anymore. I am ready to get into the nitty gritty. I am ready to show you guys a good time. Yes, it is not the best Mass Effect game. I really would like to do the original trilogy for you. Because of certain technical limitations, that is not a possibility right now. But what is a possibility is I can bring you this game and we can actually explore this game together, because I only know marginally up to a certain point, and the best of my memory is already gone. And although this game is not the best out of all four that currently exist, at least in the main platform genre, this one has got better. BioWare has done a lot to try and make it a little bit better and live up to the hype it originally had. It isn't going to be part of the original Holy Trinity, of course not, but it's good in its own right, and it's still a decent enough game. So those naysayers that have always put it down as being not as good as the original Mass Effects, well, what can you do to be as good as perfection? You can't. However, that's enough of my rambling. We're going to get in. We're going to do this. We're going to create a character. I'm not going to have to let you guys see that. I'm just going to punch into the game. You're going to see what my custom character's like. I'm not going with traditional rider like I was in another playthrough. We're going to get into this, and we're going to have some fucking fun. We're going to kill some aliens. We're going to meet some other aliens. We're going to see exactly what the Pathfinder can do. So, without further ado, and with that being said, I'd like to welcome you all to Mass Effect Andromeda. This is going to be episode 1. Let's get in!
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
made it.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Okay guys, and this is where we get in control. This is where we pick up where the game left off. We are Marcus Ryder. Yes indeed, that's what I chose as my main character's name. No, I do not know a Marcus in real life. It just seemed to fit this guy, and yeah, I have based his appearance somewhat on myself and that of a close friend of mine, but this is Marcus anyway. And anyway, we are getting given the tone choice here, not quite as romantic as the Paragon and Renegade choices from the original 3 games, but this blue lady, this alien lady, is talking to us. Her name is Lexi, and she asks about this infomercial, whatever this thing is we're listening to. It makes it sound easy, doesn't it? I'm going to go with easy is no fun, because it never is it?
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah.
Nice.
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in?
Awesome.
Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Well, Sam, I don't know what you are, but I've been feeling better. I have been asleep for 634 years, as stated at the beginning of the cutscene as we got transported here. I've been asleep for a fucking long time. I am understandably thirsty, hungry, in need of all of the toiletries, and very, very horny. That was a long-ass stream for 634 years. On top of that, I must immediately mention, guys, this game is looking even better. This game was a good-looking game anyway, apart from the facial animations that BioWare, in conjunction with EA, that all the Satan of the whole entire computer game world, messed up the facial animations on this. Apart from that, this game actually looks pretty gorgeous, in fact, and it's looking even better now that Sony on the PS4 Pro have decided to add a relatively okay super sampling mode. So even if I were to have a 4K TV, I still don't because I'm a console gaming peasant, but if I did, you would be seeing the same level of detail, at least graphical detail, not resolution, so you wouldn't be getting the crispness, but you'd be getting the same level of graphical detail because the super sampling mode is now active. Anyway, enough of my rambling and codshite. Sam was talking to Dr. DePero, Lexi DePero, and she was asking if we were feeling well. Again, I've got a 634-year-old horn that is a mile wide, but anyway, I'm going to ask about my implant.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
What am I going to say? I'm going to say I'm excited. I'm always excited. Aroused, almost.
Confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Nice.
Caffeine always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's bad.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cryobay is offline.
Careful of the syringe.
I'm almost inside. Hold on. This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay? I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
Okay guys, and we're going to pick up from here. I did just have to pause and look through my Codex journal entries. I'm not going to read them all out to you because that will bore you to shit. I wanted to acclimatise myself to the current state of the universe, I guess. And I love all those extra details in role-playing games. If you ever wish to access them, you can indeed press this button and go to Journal. Journal has certain things, but you want to write or R1 or right tab over to the category that is the Codex and go through all of these. They have multiple subcategories. If you've never played a Mass Effect game before, that will sort of acclimatise you to exactly what's going on, what has preceded the events of what has happened here. I of course have, so we're going to proceed on because there was a problem with Sarah Ryder's cryopod. That's our sister, so let's go and see what they're saying. Dr. Tapero, what are you saying?
Ryder,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong. But the revival procedure was interrupted.
Okay, and just being human as shit, we're not going to go with a calculated response of what's the prognosis. That's almost too card. We're going to go with the very human response of I can't lose her.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while. Then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Okay, so Cora's going to wait for us over there, and they're going to keep Sarah, our sister, in a low-level coma in order to sort that shit out. So that's good. That's real good. On top of that, the only small graphical thing that sticks out in my mind about that scene was when Dr. Tapero, Lexi, was using her Omni tool. When the Omni tool wasn't hovered directly over her body, it did, in fact, blur out. That's part of the background sceneries, the thing it does, the graphical thing it does in order to focus only on the foreground, so it was blending into the background, so that's a weird graphical oversight, but that's the thing this game does. It's a little bit annoying. See, as of now, we can see our Omni tool perfectly clearly. If we were in a cutscene and pulled our arm over to the point where the background was in focus, or not in focus, it'd blur out. It's really weird, it's a bit of an eyesore, but don't worry too much about it. Anyway, I've got to look up some information on Sarah Ryder. Again, get myself acclimatized. I'll kick back and we'll go straight to Cora. Okay guys, so just reacclimatise myself a little bit. So I looked on the information. Well, you guys don't want to see that again. I remember reading through that or cycling through that on a previous playthrough, and that's not the action. That's not where it's at. So we're gonna ignore that for now. Okay, I'm just checking out my Omni tool, seeing if Pornhub is still on there. It probably is. You gotta take your stash with you where you go. I mean, it's been 634 years. Guys, horny. Let's talk to Hayes.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
It does sound amazing, Hayes, but I'm going to go back to my porn because you are fugly as all hell. Let's make our way to Cora. Let's see what's occurring. Let's move on with this. Who are you? You are Costa. Let's talk to you.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Yeah, I already don't like you, Costa, and of course we know this is Liam Costa. He ends up becoming a member of our team, but you're way too fucking chipper. Carlisle, what you got to say?
Enjoy your nap, Ryder?
I did.
I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
Okay, you are clearly quite grim of personality, sir. Datapad, I'm not going to read that to you because no one cares. Okay, moving on. Fisher, what are you saying?
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know.
Of course you don't. This is outer space. Why would we know what time of day it is? We can only go by planets, and we don't have that. Hello, Kirkland.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
Coffee. I goddamn hate coffee. What's all with all of you and coffee? Hello, Cora. We're ready to move on. Let's get out here.
You ready?
I am. Let's do this. Jesus, sir. Why? Yes, I know how to look. I see you. You clearly are just wanting attention right there. Why would you be standing on something that is going to explode? That's ridiculous.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
You do that. I'll do the important work over here, Cora.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Of course, I am the main protagonist, the player character. Of course I can. That's what I do.
There! It's reset!
You're out of the current now. Grid's recovering. It's working. Readings are in the green.
Nice and easy. Just tutorializing us. Let's go talk to Cora.
Now we can get to the tram.
We could have got to the tram anyway, Cora. You just had to bog me down with that shit, so idiots know how to play the game. Like we've never done this before.
That was close. Barely an Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
Let's click this data pad that does absolutely nothing and means nothing.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Not sure I give a
ahead and take us to the
fuck
bridge.
what my dad thinks, Cora.
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Oh, and we're back in control. And Cora, no, I can't blame her, but I do prefer solid ground. We're floating in a tin can in outer space, darling. And if I'm going to have any chance of getting in between your legs, I need it to be on solid ground, because I'm a little bit shaky here. So, yeah, this option.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Yes, sir.
I was agreeing with you there.
We're coming through.
Dick.
My God. Is that our golden world? world.
God had nothing to do with
That's
that.
Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
Let's be optimistic, ladies and gentlemen, or emotional. We can't give up now.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
The appropriate response here is, I literally wouldn't know. He has not been a father since the day I was born. I don't know the man.
Your guess is as good as mine. We may be related, but I still haven't figured him out.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Ooh, ominous.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Of course it is, because my father's a complete and utter idiot. Why wouldn't he be? Anyway, I'm going to look through some of these codec options on the different characters, and I'll be back momentarily. Okay, so that's how we work it. I'm caught up. And the one thing I can say about our mother in the character logs is she is damn ugly. Anyway, let's read this. I don't read all of these, but this is important. Pathfinder Team Field Manual. Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges. Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, planetary and celestial, scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomena, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants, general support of settlement and outposts. Beautiful things. Okay, so we've got to go along here and we've got to grab a few bits and pieces and let Cora know we're ready. So we've got to look at this piece of shit first. Dad's Rock, the Good Luck Rock.
Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
Because things change, Cora. It's been 634 years.
Good Luck Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. The way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Let's scan this beast.
Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Okay, so it's an indigenous rock composed of 68% alkali feldspar, 28% quartz, 4% mica. It's known on Earth as granite. Of course it is. Cora, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk to these people.
Team is assembling in the hangar.
Okay, let's talk to Fisher.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher,
Sup?
how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
It's true.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition, but my dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience and the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Good to know. And for those of you that don't know or haven't played a Mass Effect game, the N7, as he referred to your father as, is one of the most elite Alliance military combat tactical officers or operatives that is one of the highest awards given to you in Special Forces, at least in the Alliance military. Not so much the same for all of the other species. Anyway, let's talk to these douches over here. I'm going to let them play their shitty synth music over that radio. Let's talk to Kirkland and Greer.
Hey, Ryder. It's Kirkland, right? Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there.
Howdy.
You not say anything about what's going on?
Just Planet Falling 30. You know, since it's scrambled, we're home. I'm going with scrambled.
Tough to say. Sensors can't get a read on the planet. Well, at least it keeps things interesting.
Yeah. You're ashamed to go through all this training and not put it to good use.
See you guys on the ride down.
Yeah, boy. Okay. There's a data pad here as well. This is the Pathfinder team field manual again. First contact protocol. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation amongst our highest ideals. Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when a hostile's intent is clearly demonstrated and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death. Nice. Beautiful things. Okay, we're ready to go. Cora, talk to me, darling. Talk to me, sweetheart.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
No plan is perfect. We can handle it. The nap wasn't long enough. I'm gonna go with a nap wasn't long enough.
Hell of a wake-up call. Kinda wish I'd hit the snooze button and slept another day. Or a year.
You'd miss all the good parts. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Let's hope that is the case.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note, I'd better get my gear in order.
Okay, so what are we doing? I thought we had done everything.
I hope the other arcs made it. The whole initiative.
Come on, what are we doing here? We have to activate this thing, if I remember rightly. How the hell do we go about doing that? There is a way. Oh yeah, we have to grab our helmet first. Let's do that thing.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Will do with the M3 Predator. I believe it's a handgun. Let's do that.
Hope I won't need this.
You never know.
You absolutely will. Okay, let's go and talk to Cora again. Or maybe we'll just head out the door. Fuck it. Let's do this.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Okay. Dr. Carlyle has come with us. I'm going to be a bit concerned. I'm going to go, this could get rough.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seemed prudent given the situation. We'll be short-handed with Sarah out. I heard what happened. Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
Okay, what are we looking for here? We shouldn't worry, which is the logical response, or she better. The closer to it's kind of a jokey response almost, but it's closer to emotional. So we'll go with that.
We bet on whose boots would hit the ground first. This isn't how I wanted to win.
Well, knowing Sarah, she'll want to go double or nothing on who climbs the tallest mountain. Don't let it get you down. I need you sharp.
I understand.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135.
Copy that. We're on point.
Wow, will you look at that? Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust French factor 3 degrees to starboard.
We're through.
Holy...
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Lightning strike! We lost control! Shuttle 2 declaring an emergency! Leo! Hey! What up?
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam! is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion, Sam, anyone there? Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Okay, and we're in again, and we had a very bumpy ride in on and landing on Habitat 7, the planet that's meant to be the golden world that most represents Earth. So yeah, none of that, absolutely none of that. So we're going to quickly talk to Liam. We can either say, did that really happen, or that any survivors? We're going to go with did that really happen, because that shit was crazy.
Did we really do that? Or are we dead and don't know it? Well, we found hell. I can tell you that much. Yeah. No way this is home. Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
Okay, and this is where we begin. So we've got our guns and whatnot.
How's your survival training? I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but... Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
They are indeed. They are indeed, sir. They also have,
Some of these plants look like tentacles. Is the water here even water?
You need to shut up, Liam. No one cares about what you have to say. And we can select the different weapons, obviously. I'm just going through the options, realising what I can and can't do. Aim, shoot, so on and so forth.
Those structures we saw on the way in? Who could survive in a place like this?
Well,
I'm sure we want to find out.
Clearly not us, Liam. Clearly not us. I'm just looking at the beautiful scenery. Because I want to end this episode here. I haven't run out of time. However, this is a good place to end it so we can do a whole episode based purely on the next combat section and then getting us to where we need to be. And this game, again, with super sampling and just with the PS4 Pro's graphics, looks amazing. I'm sure it looks better on PC. I have played it on PC, but my PC isn't quite capable of running this as I would like it run. So it is running as best it can on here, and it does look amazing, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. As always, I have very much enjoyed playing this, and I hope you want to see more of this, because you're going to be getting a whole lot more of this. I promised to do this like a year ago. I will be doing this game and doing it diligently alongside things like Skyrim, Fallout 4 and Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. But
here isn't helping. Let's go, Ryder.
Yes, calm down, Liam. I don't even like you, bruh. And you're pushing me to do things I don't want to do. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys, because it's a nice, like, initial story cap, and then we'll go into the fighting next episode. So, with that being said, again, I very much enjoyed playing. I hope you've enjoyed watching. As always, I have been Lord Exsus, and I will see you guys in the next episode. In a bit.